Okay, what's up everyone? Like I mentioned, we're on this little marathon of checking out Epikhai's newest album. Epikhaii is here part 1, so I'm assuming it's gonna be a part 2, right? So maybe they'll release it within maybe later this year or maybe the earlier next year. But nonetheless, they came out with a couple music videos, but the one we're checking out is Epik Rosario. But they got some big heavy features on here. They got CL. If you guys have been OG K-pop fans, CL was in one of the biggest girl groups at the time, 21. And then ZICO as well. I love his rapping style. He just has that good flow and upbeat type of music, to me at least. So let's check out Rosario. I wonder if this video is shot like this, the whole video. Kind of reminds me, what was that song, that music video? Epikhai's Born Hater? I think it was filmed like this too. Similar cinematography style.
있을 때 잘해 없을 땐 닥치고 있을 때 잘해 진짜 그렇게 편히 쉬기를 바랬다면 fuck resting 그냥 please만 말해 you ain't missing nobody.
Tell him, Tabo.
쉽게 한 사람만큼 쉽지 않냐 뭐만 하면 죽을 죄다들 티끌어나 나 성자가 뭐 이리 많아 짓지 마라 나를 왜 teardrop 법은 더럽지만 나는 your fear God 깨끗한 척하긴 애쓴다 애써 깨어있으면 뭐해 눈이 죽을돼서 마음대로 해 fuck on my way 어린 새끼 어때 대고 반말을 해 난 어차피 좋은 잠과 동시에 외로웠지 울 때 곁에 없었다면 웃을 때도 없길.
Ooh, CL? Oh, CL's voice is so beautiful. Oh, nice addition to the song. Oh, ZICO.
서서 줬으니 난 가솔리 죽을 위기에 처해도 절실히 예수를 믿었었지 야습득한 도망치는 척 앞장서가서 you didn't know 실패 기대 말아 난 쉬를 나는 맞아 못하는 건 내게 능력밖에 잃은 걸 짚고 드디어 끝나네 건방 떨다 후가대.
It's a really light beat here. I like it though. Simple, but it hits hard. You gotta let the artist do what they want, right? Interesting style of this song for sure. Okay, let's go, dude. Oh, that's kind of like The Shining, if you remember, you watched that movie. I never watched it. Similar concept. Let's see what they did there. Oh, what the?
For everyone that is paving the way. Mighty my name. Ain't no one giving a fuck what you say. Moment of silence.
Very like Latin-esque, right? I don't know how to describe it, like the guitar and then this part right here, the horns. Kind of reminds me of that as well. Oh, CL was kind of like in a painting type of visual there. I wonder what this means. Rosario. Okay guys, we just finished checking out the Rosario music video. Like, while looking back at it, there's so many things going on, definitely pertaining to the message of the song, so I'll be checking it out as well. But as like Rosario, the definition, I think it's a cross, right? But then there's another definition that I came across on. I'm going to just read this dictionary definition by verbatim. Supposedly it's an Italian name. Rosario refers to a beautiful young lady who's very attractive, so watch out, alright? She's sweet, funny, athletic, smart, and can be shy at first. She sounds like the perfect woman, but she's vicious. She's very vicious, so be aware of those who attempt to hurt her. A lot of envy is in her. She's a girl who knows what's best, what is a great friend, and gives the best advice. She's very cautious and has a great personality. If you see her, don't hesitate to greet her. So this is like the Urban Dictionary definition. And then while looking at the English translation on my favorite site, Genius, the meaning of Rosario definitely makes sense when looking back at the definition and comparing it side by side with the song as well. So I loved how the song started off with CL. She has a great voice, but she starts off, "Come with a rose, leaving only thorns, my dear who has gone away." So this is kind of like a sad love song, of course. And, like the definition referred to, she's very cautious of those who, hurt her as well. This Rosario, right? So in the first one here, Tablo says, yeah, do good when you're around. When you're not there, do good when you shut up. If you really wanted to rest so comfortably, rest in, just say peace. You ain't missing nobody, you're missing a heart. Isn't it as easy as killing? And then let me explain this definition right here, right? Like I mentioned, the Rosario definition, this person says, you weren't there when I needed you the most, and you really aren't really someone that you say that you miss me and stuff like that, but it isn't really true. And when you're not there, you better best believe you shut your mouth. I don't want to hear anything from you, and stuff like that nature. And then right here, Tablo says later on in verse 1, he says, "The law is frightening, but none of y'all fear God, pretending to be clean, trying hard. Do whatever you want out of my way." Sorry, I said the F word earlier. "While you're talking down to me, I was lonely as soon as I existed. If you weren't by my side when I cried, I hope you don't have the time to laugh." So this is like the first line. If you believe in a religion, and most religions may have a higher being, right? There's a bigger omnipotent being out there. It's very, very true. Like the sins and crimes that we may have committed on this earth, a lot of people keep on going up throughout their day and continue to do so, right? Which is unfortunate. But in the afterlife, if you're religious for that matter, definitely your life will be judged as a person of what you did during your lifetime. And if you believe in the afterlife, you may either go to heaven or hell, right? Those are the two options. And then he says, Tabla says, "Do whatever you want out of my way," right? It says, and this person, like I mentioned, the definition of Rosario, this person is hurting this individual, and she's very cautious of how she's being hurt, and very aware of her feelings of that nature. And then Tabla says, "If you weren't by my side when I cried, I hope you don't have time to laugh." So yeah, if you're not with me through thick and thin, I think that's how the saying goes. Like when I'm at my worst, when I need some help, like I need someone to talk to, you better not have time to be on the other side and look down on me and laugh at me for that matter. And then let's talk about the pre-chorus and the chorus with CL and ZICO as well. So during the pre-chorus, CL says, "Do what I wanna, say what I wanna, come on, bite it and talk. Don't want your prayers, don't want your roses, ain't no one dying today." So she's kind of conveying, I don't want your sympathy. And then ZICO joins in the chorus saying, "I'm a legend, I'm here to stay. Did it my way, and that's all the way. When it rains, I'll dance in the rain. You talk a lot, ain't no one giving of what you say." So this kind of refers to maybe the haters out there, right? And there's always haters whatever you step into the public eye or you become famous or stuff like that, right? You're gonna have a lot of fans, but you're gonna have a lot of haters. And the most important thing is they're trying to convey the message to me is you gotta take it with a grain of salt. When you're coming into, let's say, the music industry, you know that there's going to be a lot of people that will tend to hate on you, even for the smallest little thing, like a fake news article, the fake rumors and scandals and stuff like that. It's very tough being a celebrity, and I definitely can sympathize on their end as well. But at the end of the day, you got to be strong and, you know, not really care about what other people say about you, right? And then ZICO's verse is just pretty much what I just reiterated. He kind of shouts out his haters as well. He says, don't expect failure, I don't rest. That's right, what I can't do is out of my league. ZICO is finally over. Yeah, he was too, I think, cocky, and he went off. Less than a year since then, I swallowed the melon. Take pictures of the nasty guys, the coordinates. You don't mind my real name because everything you see, I gave everyone a chance to unbox luxury. Now open it up, let me now. So yeah, just pretty much what I reiterated. I think, I'm not sure, I haven't been keeping up with ZICO up to date. I mean, but I think earlier in 2020 released Any Song, which is his hit song in 2020, no doubt. And I think this is referring to people talking smack about him falling off and stuff like that. But ZICO, what I heard from him, he's a very hardworking musician and really gives it his all. Like, you see, not just ZICO, you see these musicians or people that you admire them for the work, right? For the music, for the art, or whatever is the profession, right? But that's usually, a lot of fans really just see them as that individual who only just produces the art, right? If they don't really treat them as like human beings, if that makes any sense. Okay, then Mithra's, I didn't understand. I think they actually, yeah, I'm not sure, I turned off the subtitles, but nonetheless, Mithra's verse is pretty deep as well. So he says, when you fall into a provocation beyond the line, you're going to be ripped out of the flesh. It's provocation, right? It's you know, not slander, but people, you know, talking bad about you is what I believe is the definition, if I recall correctly. So definitely, you know, don't mind what other people say, because when you do, you're going to be nitpicking and really trying to, you might beat yourself up in the process, right? Think how others think of you, right? At the end of the day, you need to come to understand that you shouldn't mind about other people's opinions at all. You should just focus on, you know, bettering yourself as a person. And then he goes on to say, where is it? Stack the stairs with the stones you threw, right? It's a world that will break even if you spend your whole life building a tower. I put a stone on it again. So, you know, definitely I might interpret the song differently. You know, the symbolism here in this song, there's so many, you know, ways of going about of defining each line. But what I understand from what Mithra says, right, the saying of sticks and stones don't hurt my bones or something like that, or hurt me or something, hurt me. I think that's not how the saying goes. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, you know, sometimes these days, you know, words do have a lot of power. Definitely, you see that in the celebrity hemisphere and in the idols particularly, right? There's a lot of idols taking their lives because they have a hard time dealing with the bad publicity and news surrounding them as a person. And, you know, sometimes they need some help to talk to someone, which sometimes, unfortunately, it's too late and they end up taking their lives. So definitely, people need to be more considerate about other people. Everyone, at the end of the day, everyone's just human. It's like, it's so, I don't know why people go out of the way to hate other individuals so blatantly and saying these harsh comments these days. I wish, you know, people need to be more, you know, have more sympathy and try to put yourself in their shoes, right? A lot of people don't do that as well. But then also Mithra, he mentions about, you know, putting a stone back on it again, which can be maybe, I think, you know, trying to build a wall, like not a literal wall, but a, you know, symbolic wall to shut yourself out from the rest of the world and try not to mind what other people say, is what I think about it. And then so forth. And then the outro, Tableau and CL end the song as well. And then Tableau says, I paved the way for everyone that is paving the way. Ain't no one giving a what you say. He ended the song like that with like a boss. So definitely Tablo is an OG within the Korean hip-hop industry, that is. And he's been around for quite a long time. And Epik, Mithra, Jin, Two Cuts, man, they've just been producing a lot of good music. I really love the music and respect the art that they have done for quite a long time already. So definitely you got to give respects to Epik for paving the way for the Korean hip-hop artists that are coming up these days, right? So nonetheless, guys, that was my review of man, this song is so deep. It's definitely, I need to look at the lyrics more closely. I may have missed something here and there. If I did, you can feel free to comment down below. But yeah, this song was a great song. They had CL, her beautiful vocals, she killed it. ZICO comes in with that energy, you best believe it. Mithra, Tablo as well. They just, the lyrical writing, I don't know how to say it, like in a lot of Epik songs, they talk about real shit. I don't know how to say it. Real stuff that people can relate to. I feel like a lot of songs these days, they don't have a good, deep, meaningful message, right? A lot of these hip-hop songs these days, like usually it's just like, oh, they try to slap a good beat on there, and then they try to have like a good rhythmic flow, but there's no substance to the lyrics. So that's my opinion these days. But you best believe Epik, not only there's music good, but they have a good, deep, meaningful message behind it. So guys, that's it. I know for quite a long time, but please tell me what you guys thought about Epikai's Rosario. We got 10 songs to the album, so hope you guys stick around for that, and hope to see you soon in the next video for Epik. Peace.